Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome to Sew with Mediva. And if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you for sticking to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to cut and sew a detachable puff sleeve that you can wear with your bustier, either a dress or a top. So I made this bustier top in my last tutorial. I'll leave the link in the description box and also leave it pinned on the comment section. So this video is very detailed, very easy to follow, and very beginners friendly. So make sure you watch this video to the end so that you don't miss out on any detail, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and share with your loved ones. So in my previous video, I showed you guys how to cut and sew this simple tube bustier top. So a lot of people will not like to wear their tube top or their tube dress out because it's opened and revealing. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to cut and sew a detachable puff sleeve that you can use to wear your tube top or your tube dress. So to make this sleeve, you're going to need about 1 yard of Ankara fabric. You need your elastic band. I'm using 1/2 inch elastic, your scissors, and your tape rule. So to make this sleeve, you only need 2 measurements, which is the length of the sleeve and your round bicep measurements. The sleeve is going to have elastic at the upper and the lower part. So I'm going ahead to cut out my fabric, and I'll be using 1/2 yard of fabric for each sleeve. So one sleeve is 1/2 yard, as you can see, and the wideness of the fabric is just the full length of my Ankara fabric, which is 46 inches. So if you want your puff very elaborate, you have to use something wider than this, but for mine, I made it of 46 inches for each sleeve. So this is how wide each sleeve is, 46 inches, and when you fold it up, this is what it will look like. And then for the length of my sleeve is 1/2 yard, so that is 18 inches. So the full length of the fabric I have here is 18 inches, but I'm still going to take out 1.5 inches at the upper and 1.5 inches at the lower part for the elastic casing. So when you fold the fabric into two, I have 23 inches, as you can see, on fold. So each fabric is 23 inches on fold and 18 inches in length. But at the end of the day, I'll be left with 15 inches for the length of my sleeve. I hope you guys understand. So like I said earlier, you only need 2 measurements for this sleeve, which is the round bicep measurements and the full length of your sleeve, of which mine is 18 inches. So right now I'm going to go ahead and fold up the upper part of my fabric. I'll fold it into two. I'll first of all take 1/2 inch in, and then I'll take 1 inch, and then I'll stitch it all the way down. Take 1/2 inch and then 1 inch, and then I'll stitch it all the way down. I'll do the same thing for the lower part of my sleeve, 1/2 inch first and 1 inch. So this is going to be the elastic casing. You are going to pass the elastic band through. So I'll repeat the same process for the other sleeve, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. So take the fabric to your sewing machine and go ahead to fold in one of the edges this way. So this is me folding in mine. So fold in 1/2 inch first and take 1 inch, then stitch it all the way down. So after I was done folding one side, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the lower part of the fabric and do the same thing for the other fabric. So when I'm done with that, I'll show you guys. So guys, after folding in the upper and lower part of the sleeve, this is what it looks like. This is the right side and this is the fold on the wrong side. So I did the same thing on the other sleeve, just like I said. This is what it looks like. So the next thing we want to do is to cut out the elastic band for the upper and lower casing. So like I said earlier, I'm making use of this 1/2 inch elastic. So to get the amount of elastic band to cut, go ahead to place your tape rule all around your bicep this way. So you can just take the biggest part of your bicep. So I have 13 inches. So whatever you got after you measured your bicep, subtract 2 inches from it because it's elastic band and it's going to stretch. So I'm going to cut out 11 inches for mine. So I'll use 11 inches for the upper part and 11 inches for the lower part because it's going to still fit. So I'll go ahead to cut it out. I'll cut out 2 pieces of it for one sleeve. I'll cut out 2 pieces for one sleeve, and then I'll get my safety pin. I'll get my safety pin to use to pass in my elastic. So this is the pin. I'm going to just pass it in through the elastic, and then I'll close it up, and then go over to one open angle of the fabric and then passing your elastic band through it this way. So you're passing the pin inside the casing with the elastic band. So make sure you don't let it run into the casing as you're passing in. So when you get to the other side, the other opening, so go ahead to stitch it down on this side, and when you're done with that, so go ahead to stitch the other side as well. So I'll pass in the same elastic band on the lower part. I'll repeat the same process of passing the elastic band on the other sleeve. I'll pass it in and stitch it down on the edges. So when I'm done doing that, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So guys, after inserting the elastic band through the upper casing and the lower casing, this is what it looks like. So the next thing we want to do is to close it up. So place them right sides facing each other this way, and then go ahead to use 1 inch to stitch it closed all the way down. So close up the sleeve all the way down using 1 inch. So I'll do the same thing for the second sleeve, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So after I close up the side and turn the sleeve over to the right side, this is what it looks like. So this is basically all on how to make a detachable puff sleeve. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you learned something new today. So this is where we end this video for today, guys. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you learned something new. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share with your loved ones, and I'll see you guys in my next video.